Welcome, Sagittarius, to your love reading for the week of July 9th to the 16th of 2018. So I'm going to shuffle a bit differently here, all right, just for this spread this week. So let's see what's going on with you. The overall energy for you. Overall energy for Sagittarius. Overall energy. So we do have a lot of communication coming at you, being sent out, maybe phone calls, text messages, and just a lot of busy energy with your romantic partner, love interest. It could be different suitors that you might have. It just depends, but a lot of things moving forward. So you could be frustrated, or you might like it a lot because you are a fire sign. It's the Eight of Wands being there, so you might embrace it. So be open. Let's see. The personal energy coming towards you. We already know that communication is coming in and out, so let's see the personal energy coming towards Sagittarius. Yep, that person is coming through, maybe to offer you out on a date, to be with you. They might be letting you know that they have feelings for you and that it could be love. All right, it could be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that's showing up here with the Knight of Cups. So it could be through social media, them coming around to spend time. Just depends there, so look out for that. That's good. So let's see the response. What is your response to this particular person or energy? You might kind of disconnect from them in some way, and maybe even have a conversation with them if you do communicate about something financial that's happening between you two. Something good though, because this is where you are working on ways to be able to share something that you have. Right here, you're a bit broken, a bit maybe in debt. Maybe you spent a lot of money or something, has some scuffles, something did break down. You're trying to repair it, or somebody is trying to just repair the relationship. So I feel like disconnecting and maybe working, all right, saving up. So let's see your advice for Sagittarius. Love advice. So we do have the fact that some of you might not be. It's like text messages may be coming in and out, but be aware of someone not really letting you know the truth about how they feel. This could be you, especially if you have not been happy with somebody that you dealt with recently. So I know that last week was some deep tension between you and somebody else that you could have been dealing with, maybe Friday. So here is the King of Swords in reverse, and sometimes this is where you would like to reach some kind of verdict about something, a conclusion, to know how somebody really feels, to let them know where you stand, but somebody is not doing that. So this is where you have to disconnect from this energy, if this is you or this particular person, and kind of let them do what they do. Try to forgive them if they are coming through as very manipulative or controlling. If you're dealing with a person that you work with who is constantly around you, and they might flirt at times, but they're not really offering anything of worth your time. All right, so keep that in your mind. All right, so we have the outcome for Sagittarius. Outcome for the week of July 9th to the 16th. So yes, you feel, especially if you can't feel like if you don't feel like you can figure somebody out and what their intentions might be, what the motives might be for them acting the way that they do, you might be very overwhelmed, especially with so many people wanting your attention, wanting to do things, wanting you to help them out. Or if you are dealing with two different people, you might feel like it's too much to handle, so you may kind of single somebody out to focus your energy on them. I always say that's the healthiest way to do it, but you can always, if you're single, explore different options. But I feel like whoever you might be dealing with, if they are manipulating you, you don't know how to change that or stop them from doing it. And when you can't do that, you either disconnect from them completely and move away from the connection, or you let them know how you feel, take a step back and see if they can make a change in due time. So I feel like you might be very overwhelmed with so many different things coming at you at once, emotionally and energetically, from some kind of communication. Let's see, clarify the Eight of Wands and the right position for Sagittarius. Clarify the Eight of Wands. So that the messages coming through is might be very frustrated with somebody because of them not understanding certain things about you, your choices, what's motivating you to act a certain way, to maybe have, disconnect. Somebody might be wanting you to open up or to move quicker, to come their way, to give you clarity, and you might not like that too much. And some of you might even be sending this out to somebody in that way. So you have to relate that to your situation, because it can always be flipped around. Let's see. Messages for, you could be dealing with another Sag too. Messages for, let's see, clarify the Knight of Cups for Sagittarius, the personal energy coming towards you. Okay. Yeah, they are coming through, and they might say, well, you have a conversation about certain things and say, you know what, I'm gonna just step away from it from now too, and I'm focusing on the future right now. There are two people, some of you could be dealing with this, where two people could be kind of walking away from you or walking out of your life right now, because they have, their intuition is telling you that you're dealing with both of them. And that's why I feel like the King of Swords, that person might not even want to communicate or see if this is your energy. If you're honest, you know this is you. You're not letting that person know that that's going on, that you might be entertaining two or more people. It just depends there. So I feel like, yes, they might come through, they might not get what they want, and so that they, they separate and say, well, I'm going to focus on my goals right now. I'm going to continue to work hard and stay focused on the future. So let's clarify the King of Swords in reverse for Sagittarius. So the World is here in reverse, and again, that's tying a knot or just shutting the door and slamming it on somebody who just won't speak clearly or tell the truth, and you might feel like that's your energy. So I feel with the card of the World, I feel like that's some kind of lessons, really tense lessons that you need to learn from, or somebody else needs to learn from before moving forward. And let's see, clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse. So you got the Seven of Wands is in reverse, and you got the Eight of Wands. So it's like you take a step back, you kind of fall back, because the Eight of Wands is, energy of moving forward, a lot of things going on, but then you take a step back. The sevens are about kind of waiting and assessing things. So you maybe just something goes forward, and then you kind of take a step back. So keep that in mind. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius. Yes, going through a divorce, you might be speaking to your partner about a divorce or separation, or the fact that someone is not willing to or wanting to commit right now due to your beliefs, due to not wanting to be tied down, or just open to commitment. So you two just might disagree on so many different things when it comes to your family, the environment, the marriage in general, and how you two handle the marriage and children. So there are two cards of conflict here. Well, three cards of conflict. You have 3 5s that are showing up. So a lot of tension between you and either numerous people or someone else specific to you. All right, so keep that in mind. So let's see, messages for Sagittarius and love for July 9th to the 16th. Sagittarius. We have getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond does deepen. So some of you are getting to know more than one person when they're showing up here, and it doesn't have to be these specific signs, but some of you are getting to know somebody, but there are other facets that need to be focused on and ironed out before you can really dive deeper into somebody else. So knowing how somebody ticks, when you say something, what might trigger a response, what makes them kind of open up to you a bit more. Maybe it requires you to detach and let them come to you, or vice versa. That's what they might need to learn from in some way. So keep that in mind. I do feel like you're getting to know somebody, but letting them know that they can't fool you, lie to you, manipulate you, or that you need to take time for yourself at times. And when you ask for it, it's not that you're trying to make them mad or be selfish. It's just that you truly need it and want it. So that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help out. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.